Yo, I was gonna speak first this time because I think that's what it is. You done had the first picture in every screenshot.
You think that's what it is?
I know that's what it is. See, but you so it flows with you. What up? And it's going, what up? And next thing you know, you're the face of the episode. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna speak first this time.
So I think I was gonna ask you, maybe it's your view. Like, do you have, are you watching yourself on the screen or are you watching me on the screen?
Oh, I'm watching myself. I'm a Leo.
So maybe if you switch it around, I think it would be you.
Okay, listen,
But we'll
we're
see.
gonna have cover art soon, y'all. Like,
All this we start to show out with our old uh don't know how to work technology.
oh,
Old as
we absolutely just sounded like the oldest. We sounded like two old ass niggas just now, like
But
dead ass.
anyways, welcome back, y'all. Episode 5. Make sure y'all jump down and subscribe, like, comment. We appreciate everybody who's been listening. Appreciate y'all.
So I saw somebody in the comments. I want to say on YouTube, and I should have had your name. It ain't that many of y'all yet, so you know who you are when I'm saying it. But they said that they need to run with Untitled. I'm like, and it's so crazy. The more people are saying it, the more I'm realizing maybe Untitled might be it. I don't know. Don't put that in stone yet, y'all. We
We'll
still we
see.
still we still brainstorming, but we definitely gonna have a picture because we have not taken a picture together since you've been down here.
We
So
have
like
it.
we
And I
have
was
to.
intending for us to take some. We've been out every weekend and don't take any pictures. But I don't know why I'm like that. I'm like, I always forget to take pictures.
Me too.
And everybody else be having pictures and stuff. And I've been on vacations and don't have any pictures from it.
Because my thing is, I be trying to keep on my mama about that because a shout out to Mama Cypher. Her thing is she wants to take pictures of everything. I'm like, Mom, I'm living it. I don't have to take pictures. How you gonna have your memories? In my head. Like I think you think I want to harken back to the day that I had a threesome in a fucking hotel on a beach with you? Like
But
I
that's one
hope to
thing I
forget this
said.
one day.
I said I want to take more pictures because I be having to hit friends up and stuff. Be like, hey, can you send me that picture we took and such and such? And I'll be like, I be want to have my own pictures.
Listen, real quick before I forget it, y'all. So we went to First Friday, this past Friday. Me, B, and Jimmy. So if you've been in Atlanta, or you hang out in that area or whatnot, you familiar with the Eagle, you familiar with Mix and all that area over there, you know what Sue's is. So, so this nigga that you see that is on the screen with me, he was the whole night. I done heard so much about Sue's.
I
Let's just
never heard
let's
nothing
go.
about Susan. I was just like, I was hungry and I was like, y'all was telling me it was nasty. And I was like, they can't fuck up
He would not take
Chinese
our
food.
word for it. If you know Sue's, you know one thing about Sue's. Sue's is the world's best customer service with the absolute worst food. Like they are so
You know
sweet with
what?
their terrible fucking food.
They were nice. I didn't expect it to be like the best thing I've ever tasted. No, but I was thinking like, how bad can you fuck up Chinese food? But apparently, let me tell you something. It just wasn't good. It was like I got Mongolian beef and rice and hot and sour soup. Like the hot and sour soup was really really good. I give them that. The other stuff I've never had Mongolian beef that was sweet. Like, what are y'all
So
doing? The meat was sweet. Like, no, that's not. Mm.
So I ordered orange chicken. I ordered orange chicken. I ordered 2 egg rolls, and I ordered calamari. So first of all, the calamari, I I didn't I've never eaten calamari that was the texture and distantly the taste of an onion ring, but they made
Oh
it
my
happen.
god.
It was but here's the thing: everything was fresh and hot. Every fucking thing was fresh, but it was nasty as fuck. The egg rolls tasted like fucking somebody deep fried deodorant sticks. Like I'm sitting there, I done put duck sauce, all kind of shit. I got to the house, I put some fucking sriracha. I was trying to make them egg rolls taste like something. They were terrible. Then I ordered orange chicken, got to the house, it ended up being orange beef. And I tried to eat the shit. It was it's salty. It was bad. Sue's is bad, but
It
however,
is pretty bad.
they super sweet over there. The food is always gonna be fucking fresh and it's convenient. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. But yeah,
Like
it's I probably wouldn't go back.
you know, there's no all that food because listen, what it was last month we had the fucking what it was the fake Jamaican food
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
that was you too.
hold on. I think I should have gotten something else. I think I would. I think I would have got some. That was my fault for getting fucking jerk chicken and mac and cheese and fucking rice and peas. What it
This
and
motherfucker is getting things
here's
that
my thing with rice and
require
peas. Here's my
mixing
thing
it.
with rice and peas. I always expect rice and peas to taste like red beans and rice, and it's not the same thing,
No,
like
red
at
beans and
all.
rice is more of a red beans and rice is low key a stew. It's
Basically,
because
yeah,
even how we eat it back home. You know what I'm saying?
it
You put the
is.
red beans down first, then you put the scoop of rice in there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's more of a stew. Whereas rice and peas is truly rice and peas. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to get that motherfucker with that oxtail gravy, some of that saltfish and acne, if that's your thing.
But yeah, it was okay. I would try them again, but not Sue's.
Yeah, Susan go to hell. But before I fucking forget too, so before we jump into everything we was gonna talk about for this week, update on last week. So with the case of Caleb Wilson um being hazed to death back in my hometown, Baton Rouge, they got the first suspect. A guy by the name of Caleb McCoy. The fact that his name, they have the same first name. Anyway, this cat is 23 years old. He had already graduated in December and came back to beat up on some underclassmen.
Get a life.
Um, I ain't gonna get into the whole details of the case where they had now they looking for two most of the suspects. I'll say that, and they haven't turned themselves in yet. But I just want to say one thing to that. A lot of and again, I'm not trying to punch down on D9 folk because like a lot of them folk me vice versa.
Hmm.
But a lot of y'all don't know how to let undergrad go. Fam,
Listen,
you had graduated, walked across the stage, did the little goofy dance. You got your degree. Why are you coming back?
I never understood that. I never understood that.
I don't. I
But
mean, because that was the part of the junk. Outside the fact that the nigga looked like he a smooth 45 at 23. That's one of the oldest young men I've ever seen in my life. His thing, not a bad looking brother, but he just looked
he's
old.
not he's not a bad looking brother.
That nigga, he looks older than me. Like I remember they said 20. When I read that, they said 23. I said, who? Picture the 23
Mhm.
year old in this damn picture.
But when this first happened in my head, I said, I bet it was somebody that already done graduated. I said that in my head. I was saying,
It's like,
because I know how that
wow,
shit goes.
man.
I know how all that bullshit goes.
Cause I mean, my thing is like, once I've completed some shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not one of them relive the moment people. I'm very much okay, that was done. And I mean, not saying the situation was good or bad. It's just, it's done. We did what we
Yeah,
needed to do. And let's move on to, the next plane, the next thing. I'm not going back to keep remembering the time and keep reliving. I'm not a nostalgic person,
right.
you know.
Understandable. So, what we talking about this week?
All right, let me see this. We're gonna try to keep it real light because I feel like last week with all that fucking death, it was heavy. So we gonna keep this shit super motherfucking light today. I know one thing we about to talk about, and
What's that?
I know you gotta have feelings about this. So I've been trying to find a way, and I'm still trying to find a way to articulate it, so that I get it across correctly about traveling. We're in this age. I want to say it's been since. I'd say the last 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
where it all of a sudden seemed like niggas learn how to travel for the first time or something like that. What I mean by that is this. Like the other day, people are still doing this in 2025. They all taking a picture, they putting their passport in the picture, like it's a passport, fam. Like, first I want us to talk about what is it with these people that treat a passport like it's a fucking a talisman or some shit like that. Like,
So I've always said, for the longest I've been saying, for over 10 years, I've been saying, it's something about flying in like the airport. It's like people who usually ain't, I ain't gonna say that. It's like some people just get like this fake elitist when it comes to flying in the airport and stuff. And it's like,
absolutely.
for me, it's a big indicator. It just screams ain't used to shit. And it's usually those people who ain't used to shit are the people who get so elitist when it comes to going to the airport to take public transportation, because that's what flying
It's a
is.
bus.
It's a city
It's a
bus in the
fucking
sky.
bus.
It's a city bus in the sky. It's public transportation. Everybody gets so elitist when it comes to flying in the airport, and I've always noticed that. And it's
You know,
just, it's
the easiest way
hilarious to
to
me,
spot them.
huh?
How I spot them, like when I go to the airport, people who ain't used, like the ones you're talking about.
They have a nigga
Why the
luggage.
fuck are you overdressed to come to this goddamn airport? Why are you in your finery? And the thing, and you know you in your fucking finery because everything reflected. You catch a little look back at yourself. Mother got a little straighter back. They pull their little
Listen,
suitcase that got wheels on it.
that
Oh,
is
you think
better. That is better than people in their pajamas, though. I will say
But
that.
here's because let me tell you something. Go through TSA one fucking time. You will wear the loosest baggage because it's just because you take your shoes on, take your shoes off, taking certain items on. It's so much hustle and bustle as far as just your personal space and your personal effects that you don't want to have all this fucking, accoutrement on to go triumphs through the airport with your fucking head held high. You got niggas walking through the airport like Naomi going to renegotiate her contract with a
And you know
goddamn
what?
old ass fit on.
I don't pay for the whatever all the other shit is, the clear and all the other stuff, like,
No.
because I guess because it's mainly because the airport I always fly in and out of DFW. It's no point of buying this shit. It's nobody there. The line take less than 5 minutes to get through every time I go to the airport, no matter what day it is, what occasion. Why would I pay for that? In Atlanta, the fucking pre-check line be longer than the damn regular line. Like
And
that lets you know
I,
that there's
I,
like
I,
there's something wrong in your head for you have to stand in this line that's supposed to be quicker for you, and like the regular line is shorter. Like that doesn't make sense. Like
they want to feel important. Niggas love niggas. That's a clear is another flex. Oh, they love that. I got world pass. I got clear. Reach.
first thing about that. First thing about that. Listen. Once we get over on this other side of the security thing, we all gotta wait. You ain't leaving without me anyway. There's no private jet waiting for you on the other side of this where you're just gonna go through and you're gonna hop on your flight and get on and leave.
Um,
Girl, you still gotta wait for me. So either you're gonna wait here on this side, or you're gonna wait on that side, girl. You still gonna wait.
And the thing is, so it did with all that. When they first go across when a nigga go out of the country for the first time, oh my fucking God. You would have think Jacques Cousteau fucking resurrected himself. You can't tell that motherfucker shit. He gonna come back. He or she, because women are actually low key worse than men with the bullshit. But down to the currency and oh no, I don't eat that like that anymore. I went to Lithuania. They put $1 for potato on top of their meat. No, I can't eat that like that. Like, all of a
Listen.
sudden, you so motherfucking cultured and shit. Like, bitch, you went to Tulum. You went to the charcoal bath.
Oh my
Like,
god, I ain't heard nobody talk about Tulum in a long time.
oh, Tulum was you. So okay, Tulum, Dominican Republic. Don't let them fuck around and go to fucking Oh, well, they be getting shitted on.
Oh, Dubai. Ain't nobody going over there.
Dubai, yeah. You don't ever hear about motherfuckers going to fucking Guam. Like,
Going where?
when the niggas had to go to the Ivory Coast? You know, show me a nigga that went to New Guinea. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers go to the same 3 to fucking 4 places. Every picture you with a whole bunch of motherfucking Americans. Like, what the? I don't get it.
Listen, I don't mind going to places and just stay like on the resort, like, and so like that's probably how my pictures be looking if I were to take pictures. But like
Listen,
I don't have to go like all people like go to like the local areas stuff like that's poverty. Why am I gonna go look at that? I'm gonna stay on this
and that's
resort.
the other thing. It's like, yo, these motherfuckers be over there. Not you. I see a lot of black people that they acting like white people doing like poverty tourism. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Like,
I feel like it is when people go do that. I'm like, I'm gonna stay right here on this beach. I can like I can lay out on the beach for like 8 hours, like all day long, like just out there. Like so that's nothing. Just be on a resort. I've gone on vacations where I just stayed on the resort the whole time and never left.
I just
It's
all
been some of my best vacations.
I just want y'all to stop acting so hostility about fucking traveling. Like, my God. Because here's my
Yeah.
thing. And somebody's gonna say I sound
Asa
ignorant
Diddy.
saying
You said what?
somebody's gonna say I sound ignorant saying this, but there is not one experience that you can have anywhere on this globe that you can't either have or closely replicate here in this damn country. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to pay all because traveling is expensive. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying all these bands. I'm talking about like, nigga, because here's the thing. You on a plane longer than 6 hours, you're not flying coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna pay that rack for, for a
Yeah.
first class ticket. You know what I'm saying? Lodging, all that kind of shit like that. Then it's just like all just to come back and act stank about it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing that people don't understand. Like there is a lot of places like right here in the United States you can go and explore and have a good time. And also too, the best food is right here in the United States. I mean, food. Everybody think,
Talk
oh,
about it.
you go other places to get good food. No, the fuck you don't. It's
Talk
right
about it.
here.
Motherfucker, people come, people come from other countries to come here to eat.
Like the food is right here. Like I don't know what y'all talking about.
Like, and what's so
I be
crazy,
hungry.
like in the food places, first, New York goes without saying, you can get any fucking cuisine almost at any time in New York. Like, I, I'm from Louisiana. Y'all, you gonna hear me say it every chance I get. New Orleans is literally some of the best food. Not just New Orleans, Louisiana as a whole. It's some of the best food that you're gonna
See,
taste in this entire
see,
country.
this is one of the things that be pissing me off about the Louisiana girls, the Louisiana queens in Dallas, because Dallas get a whole bunch of like Louisiana like people and like gay people
Yeah,
too that like
I
be
already
wanting to
know
get
what
out
you're
of
about to say.
Louisiana.
I'm about to bust out laughing because I know what you're about to
And
say.
people from Louisiana think they're the only people that know how to cook. It's like, girl, y'all are not the only people that know how to cook. It's like,
Yes, we are like that. We are very much like that. However, one thing I will say that gets on my nerves about my people,
what's that?
y'all, we gotta let people cook gumbo in peace. We gotta let people cook gumbo in peace. Every time
Yeah.
somebody cook gumbo, it's like a bitch from New Orleans just get a fucking tingle in their neck. Like, what the fuck? Somebody just put, and here they come criticizing. Oh
Because I've
no,
always
and
thought you
then
could put
they
anything.
put a
I've
little
always thought you
filet
could
in there.
put
See,
anything in
my
gumbo.
grandma on the Parkway, she put filet in her gumbo. Look, you see, look, you ain't cooked the okra right. Look at your roux. Look at your roux. Your roux, shut up.
Yeah, that does. People do
Make
get so.
gumbo.
It's like, and from what I hear, like gumbo is it's like started as like a poor man's meal,
So here, okay, all right.
and now it's like fucking $50 a bowl at
So here,
restaurants.
that's something I want to talk about. We should have talked about it last week. We talked about people with remedial taste buds. Y'all fake foodies. Let me tell you something. Every single dish that you enjoy, that you think is so how y'all think about eating ox ass and so fucking highfalutin and shit. All these dishes start off as peasant and poor man food.
Yeah.
All of them, every dish, all these fine dining things, it all literally starts with
Even in
peasant.
other cultures, even in other cultures like pho. and stuff. That's poor man food over there. Like that's what it's
Exactly. Sushi. Sushi was fucking poor man's food. They would have to eat, they would have to hurry up, eat the cure, eat the
now
fish. So, you know what
now
I'm saying?
there's pho and ramen bars all up in uptowns all throughout the south.
Eating
Trying to
straight,
get
eating shit that they fucking like. Somebody's Asian memo was just throwing shit in the damn hot pot so pop wouldn't go upside her head. Give me that egg. Put the egg. Put the fucking egg in there.
oh my
Look,
god.
you got chicken feet, scallions, noodles, all that shit floating in the water. You think rich people came up with that?
It's funny you say, have you ever had chicken feet? Chicken feet is good.
Yeah.
Chicken feet.
Fucking shit. Look, I hell you get you some deep fried chicken feet, shoot them. Not even that. I'm gonna
Chicken
tell you where
feet
to get
good.
chicken feet
They're good
from.
in soups too. They're
You
good. They're the
have
best in
to
soups.
you have to go to an Asian restaurant that does dim sum.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god! First of all, dim sum over brunch any fucking day. But yes, them braised chicken feet that they do are
Mm-hmm.
fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
chicken
don't
feet's good.
you can't let the little claw fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna
Right.
be,
It's gonna be there. They don't
but
cut
it's
them
gonna
off for
taste good.
some reason.
Like, oh my god! But yeah, I'm glad we finally got that. I got the traveling conversation a little bit. I must be, but I'm sure we'll revisit it at some point.
What else going
Traveling, let me
on?
see. Let me see. What else? So okay, uh, which one of these motherfuckers I want to do first? Let's go ahead and get Druski out the way because I don't even believe that story. So, I've always found Druski to be very unattractive. What is it that is in the last month? That motherfucker that started being just a little fine to me. First of all, he got nice
Here,
legs. He got nice legs.
he does.
Um,
Here's he had like a he still looks the same, but he had like to me, I can tell when people have get like their little money glow up, and that's what you're
mm,
seeing.
mm.
Like, skin clearer, stuff like that, little stuff like that. That's all it is.
Because here's the thing, he's not the kind of fat that I like. Because if anybody know me, know I like fat boys. I love me a fat boy. But he that sour fat. I don't really like that. I'm
You
gonna
said
tell you,
what fat?
I call it sour fat. Like where it's just like, here's the thing. It's not because I
You gotta
don't think it's
explain that because nobody know what that means.
so. All right, so when we in the country, when we say sour fat or sour being, we talking about when it's like it ain't got no shape to it. Like
Okay.
prime example, when y'all was on Lizzo ass calling her fat, Lizzo was what we would call big fine. She was fat, but it was
Right.
shaped and it was put it like you could tell it was solid. See, that's the thing. Fat is cute when it's solid. You know what I'm saying? When you just laying still and jiggling, like I'm sorry. I
Okay.
hope I don't offend
You gonna
nobody.
get us canceled.
No, but that's what I be meaning. Like, and don't get, I mean, fat niggas not fuck, they better not do themselves.
Right.
Look, I love you, fat fuck. I don't give a fuck with no. But anyway, back to Drewski. It's almost there. It's almost there. I'm gonna tell you the one because there was a dude who was Drewski before Drewski, but he didn't take off. Remember, he was from New Orleans. What his name was? Nick. Oh no, baby, what you remember that dude? And he had the little white friend that would do the shimmy dance.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? That motherfucker was so fine. He got finer. But his name was
It's
Nick.
one that does like porn now. Like Donovan or something is his name. He does porn.
Um, the fat
Th-
boy,
that
no, the
motherfucker
fine
fine.
fat motherfucker. He live in Florida. What's his name? I see his face clear. Travis, something. Listen, fine fat ass.
But
Call
anyway,
him.
hold on. Back to
Anyway,
Drewski. Back to
but,
Drewski.
but so basically, what they said is that Drew was at the Diddy party, and one of the lines was hilarious. It said he used the girl like a slip and slide, and he was so enormous.
And you know what's crazy? And that attorney who wrote that up knew that it was gonna be like seen by the public and stuff, and they wrote it up to sound like salacious and editorial like that. Like,
Why?
come on, get the fuck out of here
Why
talking
would you
like that.
call? Why would you call that man enormous? Like,
Right.
enormous is just not a word you just throw around lightly.
So I kind of like stopped following all the Diddy news, and I said I was gonna like because it became like overwhelming. It's too much, too many different lawsuits, and I said I'm just
Mhm.
gonna wait till the trial comes and start following it then. But it's just it's way too much going on, and people not
I
even focusing
think
on
I think he's gonna kill himself. I think he's gonna
and
kill himself.
and people aren't focusing on like the most like important stuff about it. It's just like they just want to know the salacious stuff and who else was involved and all this stuff. And I just don't think there was too many more people involved. And I think that if they were more victims because the thing that the lawsuit said that this lawsuit about Druski said that Diddy started recording Druski and the girl, and that's also been said in other lawsuits that when you do stuff at Diddy house, he's recording you, and so it,
Mhm.
I I'm just gonna wait and
My,
see.
my thing with it, I'm with you with the same thing. It got exhausted because everybody was focusing on the wrong fucking thing. At one point, I was like, "Yo, everybody just be real. Y'all want to know if he was fucking men. That's literally all you want to know.
Right,
Y'all don't give a
like,
fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck about
and that's
convictions. Y'all
the
don't give a fuck
most,
about casting.
and that's
Y'all don't give
the
a fuck about the crime that's actually going to put him away, which is the guns. That's actually what's going to put him away.
in
You know what I'm
drugs.
saying? And it's like, and I told him, I'm like, yo, he's a hedonist who has been rich for a very long time. He's probably had sex with dogs. Hell, you gotta realize
Oh
them
Jesus,
people, when
I
you
hope not.
when
You gonna make them think
you
up
reach a
another
certain
lawsuit.
tax allegedly, I ain't gonna say this, anyway, when you reach a certain tax bracket, you no longer have a sexual orientation. Your sexual orientation is rich and bored. That's literally it.
Listen, so and then, I just Diddy don't even look like Diddy don't look like he's a good fuck. Anyway, Diddy look like he's a mouth breather.
Diddy is a side. Notice all that shit is him talking. He would record the shit so he could masturbate and jack off to and all that kind of stuff. Diddy,
And listen, he said that's what they would do with Cassie. He would hire sex workers to come fuck Cassie, and he would watch.
see, as it be that cuck shit. That be that I'm bisexual, but but I'm actually not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're getting off watching these men have sex with this woman. It's okay. If I swear to God, if these niggas would just start being allowed to fucking explore their fucking sexuality, we could circumvent so much bull fucking shit. But here y'all go, y'all gotta be terrorists because you can't go whack the dicks you want to. Like, my God.
Diddy look like a
Gotta be a
Diddy
prison.
look like a mouth breather with a small skinny dick.
Diddy looks like he's a sweater. You know them sweaters, and I ain't talking about in the sexy
He's
way.
attractive
And
though. He's a handsome man, but yeah, I think he is. I think he's handsome, but um,
wait a minute. You know what that reminded me of real quick? Talking about repressed people. Yo, if Tyler Perry or Herb would come out this goddamn closet, I swear to fucking God, it's
well,
killing him. It is
well,
killing him. Have you
listen,
seen that show or any part of it?
I haven't watched anything with Tyler Perry. Not because I don't like Tyler Perry. Here's the deal. I always say, like, if I'm trying to get to know somebody or whatever, I always ask them what they think about Tyler Perry because it says a lot about you as a black. In my opinion, it says a
Mhm.
lot. What you think about Tyler Perry says a lot about you as a black person to me.
Personally, I've learned to celebrate his separate his philanthropic efforts. That's what I really fuck with away from his art. Because
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, there's no two ways about it. The movies and shows are bad. They're just
Oh yeah.
bad. That's no shade. I love that the foot that he puts forward to put his people first. I'm always gonna fuck with that. The fact that he could have went and built that studio anywhere he wanted to, he built it right there around, the people,
Hmm.
I'm always going to fuck with that. My issue at this point in stage right now with Tyler Perry is, sir, you are one step away from gay porn. And it is, and at this point, you need to just
So is
even
Ryan
if you
Murphy.
don't come out, you got handle this shit like Queen Latifah did. Do something, cause my
So
boy.
is Ryan Murphy content. His stuff is
Oh,
very like
white man be so freaked out.
gay centered and stuff like that. But you know, my favorite Tyler Perry stuff is his mindless, silly stuff. I like
Right.
Medea's Witness Protection, Medea's Halloween. Like those are the good stuff. That's the good
It's
stuff.
when he tries to take himself. It's when he tries to become this auteur filmmaker. That's when he fucks up every fucking time because because he's so melodramatic, and
But
it's just like, you sitting up there, a mother was walking out to the car point. You
But I
walk to
love,
your
I
car.
love, I love mindless, silly stuff though, and so that's why like that stuff is my favorite of his. But anyway, I don't want to go too hard because Tyler Perry, I'm available for work, so if you this is it,
I'll tell you something. It's only one thing I want to ask Tyler Perry. If I ever meet him, there's
what's
only
that?
one thing I want to ask him. I'm gonna
What's that?
pull his ass to the side. Hey, come here real quick. I need to ask you something real quick. How the hell did she get on that goddamn boat? You gonna tell me how Taraji got on that fucking
She
boat?
was already on there before the boat left.
You said what?
I'm telling y'all, she was already on there before the boat left.
What? She,
Why what?
look, he had just got through talking to her. He get on the boat and here she gonna pop up with a whole new install.
Here's the
What you
deal.
know?
Here's the deal. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've never seen acrimony before. But I am so tired of y'all and how she got on this boat.
How did she get on you said
And
that
then,
because
hold
you
on,
ain't
hold
seen
on,
the
hold
movie.
on, hold on. And the only logical answer from someone who's never seen the movie is she was on it when it
See, that's
before
why
it
I said, I know you ain't never
got
seen the
out.
movie. Literally, the scene before he gets on the boat, he is talking to her. She is on land. The boat sails. Him and the woman is on the boat. Next thing you know, she come out with a wedding dress and a fucking Brazilian kinky wig. How the fuck did she change hair? Even somebody said she swam to the boat. Okay, she swam to the boat. So you mean to tell me that hair stayed? Come on, man.
They just didn't show her like she got on the boat. That's all you need to know. She got on the boat.
You gotta tell me how she got on the boat, and I had to be invited to a round of your cast couch. Let me tell you something. Them niggas is not
It's
getting cast by happenstance. That he has taste. Tyler Perry is amazing. Motherfucker, Mr. Perry, you have amazing taste in niggas. Oh, I say, God,
I'm not fucking with you.
wonderful taste.
Yeah. I mean, from the clips I seen and everything, them niggas do be fine.
But I mean, it's all the OnlyFans niggas.
Whatever type of show it is. I mean, all the King's Men or something like that with Eva.
No, that's another one, another homoerotic show with focus on they got all the OnlyFans niggas in there too. So I forgot what God damn it, I forgot what I was about to say just that fucking quick. Talking about the OnlyFans. Okay, all the OnlyFans niggas in the show. So I hate to be a bad gay. I don't know if this makes me a bad gay. Is it bad that anytime a gay is in a show or it's a gay-centered project, all I want to see is the fucking of who naked. That's it. You can do a super cut for me of who naked in the movie and who fucking. After that, I don't even need to see the movie. I don't need gay films and TV shows. Just give me porn. Shit.
Really. I think they're not. I think I don't know. I watch them when they come out, like the stuff like that be like on YouTube and stuff, like the some of the reality shows they put together and stuff. I watch like the Chasing series and stuff. I watch that stuff. But
But like scripted series, like my thing, like
there
if
aren't
it's
any. Where are they?
the beauty are. Look, I'm saying I don't ever need them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them gays that
I ain't
feel
gonna
like
say that.
I'm sorry. I don't have to see myself in every damn thing. Listen, because for me, they never get it right. They never like
And I
the
think
only.
that's why you saying you don't want to see it, and because they never getting it right, gotten it right. But I think, yeah, they should still at least have the opportunities to see to like make stuff. But
Do you have a favorite gay show, movie, or anything like that? Like that you would say is especially good to you?
um, there aren't many to choose from. But you mean like a show with like a gay cast? There aren't any really. Like they're
Like
like
I'll give an example. For me,
mhm.
I the DL Chronicles did for me what Noah's Ark
Okay,
did for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
you know, I watch all. I would have to say more so for me is probably the Elin Harris books.
Oh my God, yo.
Was more so it's my favorite. I guess you could say gay um media. I guess you could say call
Invisible Life literally changed my life. I
it.
am not bullshit. I there used to be a there was a book. It was a bookstore called Books a Million. I'm sure they're still around. But back in the day, we had Cortana Mall, and Books in a Million was there at Cortana Mall.
Hmm.
And I was 16 when that book came out. And
Hmm.
so I would have to catch the bus to go to the mall, to the Books a Million, to read that fucking book. Them people saw me in that store like in front of their for weeks because I was coming up there to sneak and read Invisible Life.
I was checking them out the library. Listen, I I just made a note. I just made a note for myself to go back and revisit a couple of those books.
Because it because the way because when you read them now as an adult, yeah, they're a little campy. You can, and
Yeah, I'm
whatnot.
sure they are.
But
I
real
haven't read them
campy.
in a long time.
But those characters they resonated because in my mind, especially at that age, the only thing I knew of gay was what was told to me by straight people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My uncles calling people faggots. My mama saying all kind of things about things.
Right.
So in my mind, gay at that age was like, oh my God, I was terrified because I'm like, am I gonna be
You didn't
that?
you didn't think it could be anything else.
Exactly. Then reading when I first started reading Invisible Life, I was like, whoa, these people have like interesting
Lives.
lives.
Whole lives. Yeah.
And it's like, and also, and the representation, it was very subtle, but it was there. Like
Yeah.
Kyle was a very flamboyant gay man, but him and Raymond were friends. And
Right.
and it was just beautiful to see, this character who would be a caricature in anyone else's eyes, but just show like, oh, it's like we run a gamut. You know what I'm saying? We are a spectrum. And I
Yeah.
didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So, recipes to Elin Harris,
Absolutely.
always those books were amazing.
Yo, what
Mm.
else?
Okay, so since we talk about queer people now, so Doechii. Shout out. So first of all, I
I was
love
wondering, like,
her.
who we finna talk about? Okay, Doechii. Okay.
So my ex was the one who put me up on Doechii because he would listen to her all the fucking time. And this is when she was still on YouTube. And I would just be like, who is this weird ass fucking girl? But
Uh-huh.
at this point, I love what she's doing. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Um, Beautiful girl. She's giving me the Grace Jones that I need in my life. And anybody know me know how I feel like Grace Jones. But why I'm bringing her up is because so this past week she was doing one of the little interview shows, whatnot, and they asked her what were her one of her red flags in dating, and she
Mhm.
said straight men, and that set the world on fire. So what you got? What you like? Where you at with
Don't really care. Don't really give a damn. Internet niggas be so sensitive. Like, I don't really like look too much into it. Like when like I'm not gonna say she was bashing men, but I don't really pay much attention into like male bashing stuff and like male bashing
it?
things that women say. It's just like okay, whatever. And I think that I don't really care. Like I said before, I don't like male bashing like R&B music, but
Mhm.
but that goes for both ways. I don't like I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't like the gender war content like that's
It's
online. Like the
awesome.
whole like what straight people do all the time, the $200 date conversation, the splitting bills, and like all this stuff. Like they don't live in this world and economy that we all living in. Like it's just all this crazy shit. Should he take me to DR for my birthday and he do
Mhm.
Amazon Flex as a job? Like, and you think this man's supposed to take you to DR and buy you a Birkin?
The way I
Like
think of
all the
it,
gender war stuff. Like I just don't I don't buy into it.
so I'm not one of those people that ascribe, like I'm not one of them gays that ascribe homosexuality to everything just because of something, like,
Yeah.
oh, he must be gay or she must be. But I am really tired of this day and age where straight people are dating and generally interacting with each other like a bunch of gays. When I listen to a lot of these straight men talk about women, I
It's
could
like they
close
hate
my
them.
eyes. If I didn't know they were talking about women, I would think that was a group of punks. I
They
listen to a lot of girls talk about men, and I'd be like, baby, do you even like men? Like,
listen. It is if you are a young like um male, and I would say probably like really 30 and under, and you are on YouTube, like y- there's incel content is in your feed, in your algorithm. Like it is that that's why a lot of times I can't even listen to a lot of it's hard to find like black straight men podcasters and YouTubers and stuff to listen to because it just it just traffics in incel bullshit a lot of times, whether if it's just like overtly or if it's just like subtle, it's just there and it's just like y'all are so whack for that. Like, do y'all like pussy or not? Like,
I, the
my
thing is,
God, why do y'all act like y'all hate women?
these do, and I mean this like, again, not calling nobody gay, but it's like in my mind, I think they're at the very least like what's the word I'm looking for? Like gay in theory. I say that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
it's like, yo, if you hate everything about women except the vagina, so you
you
mean to
gay.
tell what that's telling me is if I took that same box and put it on your homeboy, you like everything about him, and if he had that, I mean, that's what it gives to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
So
y'all
that's
take it
what
a
it
long
is.
way.
So that's what it is. And it's like I just don't I don't get that.
But with Doechii, to her credit, I'll say this. I think the whole reaction of how they just going at her is ridiculous. A, the men who are mad at her, the men who are mad at Doechii don't even desire women who look like Doechii. So that's like, I'm like, my thing, I can see if one of y'all
Yeah.
biracial exotic queens said that, then okay, do your thing. But you wouldn't even pay no attention to this girl. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Then second of all, she's a queer woman. I know the term queer annoys some people. For me, it's a good catch-all. I use it just, as a blanket. But
Right.
she's one of the go where the wind blows. However, I believe she's real with it. She
Yeah.
ain't doing that shit Nikki was doing because Nikki was fake by when she first came out. A lot of y'all had to forget that. But
She
she seemed to
was.
be hey, I'm with whatever. So you would I don't understand how it's surprising to you that a queer black woman in this day and age would not feel safe with
What
straight men.
weren't they like comparing uh Doechii and Nicki Minaj like on Twitter or something last week or something? I seen that on it probably came across. I'm like, y'all stop. Like I feel like um I don't listen to female rap. But I've said but I hear it, I see it in passing. And like I feel like some of them, a couple of the rap girls are more so it's like they kind of like understand artistry a little
Mhm.
bit more, and being an like just
You know what that is?
an
I'm gonna tell
artist.
you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what that is. They're freer. You know what I'm
That is
saying?
true.
These,
And it's
you
like
know, the male artists,
uh,
all they can do is stand still at the mic stand because the thing about being a straight man, a straight black man,
mhm.
it's like a prison because every single thing you do in your life, from the music you listen to the way you eat your food, to the stuff you wear, it has to say, I'm straight constantly.
Right.
It's like y'all don't ever get a break from having to remind everybody that you don't want to dick within 10 yards of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the women, it keeps your art isn't free because again, like the one we talked about a couple shows ago, NLE Chopper is literally the only one who broke the code. That boy, I
Who
just
is
love
that?
him too, man.
Who?
NLE Chopper,
Okay, yeah. Okay. But
that boy,
but it,
he done cracked the code some kind of way.
it's like you know I don't even like I said I don't really I see them and I hear their stuff in passing. So it's like the Doechii and I can't believe I'm gonna say her name, Doja Cat. And the reason why I say I can't explain, I can't believe I'm about to say her name because when I was in Dallas, I was messing around with this guy that was, I guess he loved Doja Cat, and he would always want to fuck playing with her music playing, and it was so annoying. And it was like, could you please? No, no, no. I mean, like no exaggeration. Like this is making my dick soft. Like this is a boner killer. Like, could you please turn this off? Like it just was annoying to me. Like, and but but I get it. Like the people that like it, whatever. And her presentation, it's like more artistry. Doja Cat
Mhm.
and Doechii and somebody else who I think they understand that they need to be that way and they want to be that way, but they kind of it kind of misses. Is the girl that used to be in City Girls?
I knew you was going to say JT.
Yes,
Here's the
her.
thing. Here's the thing. First of all, that BBL is fucking up. I'm so she never looks
Her
comfortable because she's not comfortable.
titties too big,
You right. You like 4'11" with these with and you shaped like a fucking house mother from the
like an
90s.
ant,
Like right. They all think they all go get that femme queen body. You
shaped
know what
like
I'm
an ant.
saying? And it's like, and you're trying to be high fashion. The fashions don't look good on y'all when you're shaped like pomegranate juice bottles. I don't know what to fucking tell you. When your when your body proportions are like that, the fashions just don't fucking look good on you. JT be out here trying to wear all that fucking goth shit, and she's just not that fucking girl. It's like, girl,
Right.
you go back to that doctor, get some of them CCs removed, and then let's try this again.
And
Like,
all the rest of them are just like, in my opinion, they're just rappers. Nicki Minaj is just a rapper. Megan Thee Stallion is just a rapper. Definitely Lotto definitely is just a rapper. Listen,
Lotto.
hold on. How we talk about female rappers right now? Let me talk about Lotto for a second. What is she doing? Like, I don't. What does? I don't understand her. Like, it just gives like, okay,
I'm gonna
like,
tell you exactly what Lotto is.
how did we get here?
Lotto, I've said this about somebody else, I can't remember, but Lotto is the orange starburst
The
of
what?
female rappers. This is what I mean by Lotto is the orange starburst of female rappers. Nobody ever asked for the orange starburst. Nobody. Nobody ever asked for it. However, if it's there, no one's ever mad. Ain't nobody ever looked at a pack of Starburst and be like, man, it's damn on. Like if it's there, it's cool. It's like,
I
okay,
get
cool.
it.
All
I
right,
mean,
orange.
that
You
is a
know,
good. That is a good. I mean, because it's like, I mean, none of
she
the rap girls, I don't mind them being there. It's like, I just
she's
don't.
like she cool. She don't really do. She don't do. She's talented, but she don't really. She just be there. It's like you will see Lotto be like, you know what I mean?
She's just
Kind of
there. That's what
cold.
it is. She's just there.
Let me tell you something. I I'm so glad, like, because you can't really articulate this in the internet space because the girls will jump you. Gay men, gay black men, and this obsession with female rap, y'all, y'all. I understand you see yourself in these women. I totally get it. But remember, I don't know if you remember a few shows back when I said I was going to get to the topic of misogyny with gay men. This is
Yeah.
one of those times because I've noticed that for years. Gay black, and I'm keeping it just to gay black men because I don't know what gay whites do. They got Gaga, Dua Lipa, whatever the fuck. Anyway, the type of womanhood that is celebrated in the gay black community is only one type,
Mhm.
a
What's
bad
that?
bitch. She,
That's
if
it.
she not if she ain't got 40 inches of hair flinging around, titties out, ass out, hypersexualized, you know what I'm saying? That's literally the only type of womanhood that we as a community respect. It's women out here with female artists who've been out here for us for a very long time, but because they don't present that way, we don't give them
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like me myself personally, I can't even date a motherfucker with on that female rap shit. It's like, yo,
No,
I'm not, I can't. There's
I can't
nothing
date
here that I
someone
can
that was
relate to.
raised by a like on that female. No, that stuff like don't that stuff don't even really apply to like women. So it definitely doesn't really apply to you.
Right, like nigga, so you mean to tell me you know what it is to have a wet pussy dripping with like aquafina water as soon as you wake up? You
And
know what
niggas to buy
that
you
feels like?
shit. That's my thing. Like I really just like I keep saying this, and I say it whenever it's appropriate to say, whenever the topic comes up. But female rap turned dating into sex work for a lot of people, and I hate it.
Absolutely.
I absolutely hate it. And it's like, oh, and when I like can sense that and get the tone of that on people, it's like it's like the ultimate turn off.
Especially, let me see, I'll say it. I don't want to hear that from another hard leg. I'm sorry. Fam, like I always say, you have hair on your back. You are not about to come to me with all this fucking these bad bitch quotables and you want the male equivalent of a Birkin and you didn't, sir,
Listen, I remember
you
one
have
time.
hair on your back.
Oh no, I remember one time we went to New Orleans, and this was I think when I went to New Orleans this time, it was a I mean, maybe I'll talk about it later on some other time. But we went to New Orleans, and it was three of us, four of us, and we met up with some people that one of my other homeboys knew. I didn't really know them or whatever, but so it's about eight of us walking down Bourbon Street. So we tried to get some shots, and then we would get ready to take toast to everybody, whatever. And one of the little dudes screamed out something about no fuck niggas or something like that. And I was just like, what was this? Like I was like, who am I with? Like that, let's talk
You
about it for a second
happen to
because let's talk
ask.
about it for a second because that was the moment I did that wasn't the moment, but that trip was the trip I realized like I'm not gonna say I'm hanging like with the wrong people because I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. So there's no
Right.
such thing as hanging with the wrong people. But I'm not really. I hadn't really found my people yet, my tribe yet. Like the people
That,
who like, and I think that's why and I think that trip let me know that you need to really find your people. This is not it.
people don't understand, like, as gay black men of a particular age, like when I say particular age, we in our 40s,
Hmm.
finding your tribe, that is a very,
Hmm.
very real thing, and it's a very, very hard thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because here's the thing. I know it's cliche to say at this point, a lot of people like, y'all just saying it. But making friends at a particular age is tough. You know what I'm saying?
It's tough.
Especially
It
when
requires
you,
more
it's
effort.
right. And then on top of that, then this might not apply to a lot of people, but it applies to more than who will want to admit. You know, friendships within this community, there's always not always, but that it's easy to have a sexual component with friendships, and that also complicates things. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you're navigating that, you're navigating, the age factor, all that kind of shit like that. So, there's a lot of folk out here, at these big ages who still feel alone, or they still feel, you know what I'm saying? They haven't found
There are
that
people.
place where they are just them and accepted, and they can look over to the left, look over to the right, and see another motherfucker that's like them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like people who can, it's a lot of people who can do it easily because I mean, you got to think about the ones you got to think about these big roving covens of punks though. A lot of them, you know, it's easy for them to be friends because they all horrible. Let me not be that guy, but you know what I mean.
But
But
you know, I didn't really when it comes to like finding like the people who I'm comfortable with hanging around and like I said, my people, my tribe. I was in my early 30s, so it don't come like easy all the time, and like to a lot of people. So but it eventually come, and I feel like when it comes to like making friends, I feel like we don't talk and mingle anymore like people used to in a club. Like we used to like actually mingle and talk to strangers. Like in the
mm,
like even if it not even if it had a I think now we only talk to people with intention. And it's not
mm,
just for like just we're out and about having drinks. Like we all here like let's talk like talking. Like
yeah,
and you know
everything has to lead to something.
yes. And then I also saw like this made me think about this TikTok I saw. What is basically the whole point of the TikTok was that when you do things with your friends now, it's always about it's it's about spending money. It's always at a
Mm.
place where to spend money. And like back in the day, you would just like run errands with each other and like do like shit like that. And it was just like,
Oh, I
you know,
ain't paid a bill with a motherfucker in the car in a minute.
now everything you ain't got now. Every time you leave out the house with a friend, you got to spend close to $100.
Listen, I mean, here's the thing. I also know I got to get better because people think I'm an extrovert. I am not. I I would to say you're an introvert is lame, but I'm not I don't need a lot of people around me to be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
The less activity around me, the better. So like
right,
when I'm outside, you know, I'm trying to get better about talking to people. You know what I'm saying?
right. Because you had another fan that came up to you and Sue's. I mean,
I
I ain't
think
gonna say another
probably
fan,
I was that shit.
another
I do
follower,
not have.
uh, another follower or listener. I don't know where they, but you
Look, it
you
was
had
a very
someone.
nice young man. Young man, if you're listening, you know who you are. You showed me your Twitter page. I'm gonna go back to we followed each other and shit like that. So shout out to you. It was nice meeting you. Tell your thick ass friend though, like you was cool. Don't get it twisted, but I was trying to poke shit.
Hold on. Hey, was his friend the tall dude in the fishnet shirt?
No, hell no. The fuck the little thick light skin one with the he had like some cream color pants on with like a blue shirt.
I don't
And he was
remember.
big, he went, it was nice to meet you. I'm like, nigga, I ain't met you yet, boy. You better get look, you lucky. I already had a nigga that was jumped in my goddamn look. I walked out as soon as I already got a nigga that jumped in the damn car with me. I'm like, boy, you just don't understand. If I wasn't fucking doing too much at the moment, like
Listen, I'm not fucking with you.
I'm still, look, I be telling you, that's why I tell people, like, that's probably why, you know, I'm boring to go out with. I let people know all top. When I go out with one purpose and one purpose only. I'm trying to see who and how many of you motherfuckers I can get back here in this goddamn bed. That's
I
literally
got.
so soon as I find that, the night can be over with. Don't let me fuck around and find a nigga I'm trying to stand up in at 11:30. Goddamn it, I ain't gotta go in the club. Y'all go. Shit.
Listen, that's almost how like I was Friday. I was so hungry.
Look,
I was
I'm
hungry
telling
before we went.
y'all,
I was
y'all
hungry before we
had to
went.
see.
I was hungry before we went
We up there
into
at
the
the
bar.
club, and he BA test me. You know them little phrases when you know niggas ready to go. Black people love to do that shit. They love to do them little ready to goes, but they don't want to see them. Well, I ain't trying to rush, but they'll hit you with some shit like what he said. You think Sue's still open? Sue's stay open at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's still open. I look at Jimmy. I say, Jimmy, They just already whatever. But yeah, black people, we gotta stop that shit. If we ready to go in 2025, if you ready to go, just say, hey, let's be out. Y'all ain't gotta come and say shit like,
But so no,
they
here's the
only
deal.
in you.
So here's the deal. I will make a hard exit, but if I'm really, really ready to go. But if I'm really genuine being like saying I'm not just ready to go, I mean, I don't really want to like ruin anybody else. So if nobody else is ready to go, then I'm good. But
Not a
like
hard
I'm
exit.
not gonna be there where I want to be.
I
I'll go
know
get in the
exactly what
Uber.
you mean when you said that too, a hard exit.
What's that?
I've been thinking that shit. I won't even speak to nobody. Like, look, you'll see me, you'll look back over there, I will be gone.
And listen, just text me and make sure I'll text you, let you know, hey, I had to leave, or text me, let me know you left. And
Right? I make a speedy exit in a heartbeat.
I will
I
make
hit that
a hard
Savannah
left,
way to say, if I
a
hurry,
hard
it's gonna
exit.
be fuck. Like, fucking, I be able to get I don't be want to say I got social anxiety, but after a while I get tired. I don't like being around niggas. Like I'll be 42 years old. I'm so hardcore coming into my we ain't gotta go nowhere, niggas. Just come over here, take your clothes off, let's eat and fucking eat. That's all I be wanting. Like,
But yeah, let's get back to entertaining at the house. Like, this is another thing I always say. Everybody that I know that owns a home don't like to entertain at their house. I'm like, what the fuck y'all buy a house for? But anyways, we'll get on
wait
that
till I
later
get a
on.
house. Wait till I get a house. Y'all motherfuckers gonna be on that sitting on the floor Indian style, goddamn it.
T's the only person I know that whole shit at his house. Everybody else I know that got a house be like,
Niggas love to do that shit. And you go to their fucking house and the shit look like a fucking mausoleum. Them same fucking dry ass minimalist fucking decorations and the
shut
shit
up.
look undisturbed. Motherfucking everything smell like Lysol. Don't even have no life in your fucking house.
Listen, they don't be want to have nothing at their house, so I'm like, oh well. But
Oh,
what else we talk about today?
oh.
Oh,
Let me see. The only other thing I wanted to mention. Okay, and again, this is a dialogue I need to have with straight people. I need y'all to really talk to me about this. So basically, Journey Smollett, her and a man divorced a while back. She's been paying his alimony and all that kind of stuff, Woo, woo. First, I didn't know she had bread like that. Like apparently, Journey
he
Smollett is caked
probably
up.
don't. But
That
keep
too.
going.
But now he's asking for an increase in the spousal support. He wants half of her life insurance. I mean, like not insurance. What it is? It's some kind of. Basically, he wants half of everything, and they've been divorced for like years at this point. And so, and it's a good chance. Apparently, it's a good chance that he can get it. So my thing is this. Um, First of all, let's make this an everybody question, gay and straight. Like prenups. Why are y'all walking down these aisles? Why are y'all moving into these houses? Why are y'all doing all of this stuff without any type of protection? Why are y'all not signing the prenups?
Mm.
I,
Listen.
I'm poor. I am the working poor. If I marry a motherfucker right now, he signed a prenup. Motherfucker, I might not got but two wood niggas and a fart in this goddamn bank account. It's mine. You ain't gonna
But
take it.
not only that, you don't know. Neither party know what the person is capable of making in the future. You could, you don't know what you're gonna make in the future. You could really hit it big or something and make money, and now you marry without no prenup, and like, so that's why you still. But you know, but you know, here's what I always say about no prenup. People always think the person having a no prenup is always, advantageous for the woman or whatever. But I think that having no prenup benefits the person with the money because they're gonna have the better lawyers to go through this whole no prenup thing. And I feel like in the situations I've seen when people have no prenup, it's not like they just take everything and or even take half. It's still very
Mm.
reasonably done. So, but yeah,
I just feel
something.
like you should put because here's my thing. People put too much into love itself. And I know I've said this in the form of fashion on this podcast before. But it's just like, y'all, you do realize one day them feelings gonna change. One day you gonna look over that couch and want to slap that motherfucker in the face with a wet brick. One day they gonna stop glowing to you. And that's the day you're prepared for. Like when y'all up there, y'all laid up together on the couch, y'all hugged up, locked up like some motherfucking crabs. Their body heat don't bother you. You hot to the motherfucker. All you want to do is get up and go to that thermostat. But love keeps you there sweating with that motherfucker that you love so goddamn much. When you feeling that shit right there, yeah, it's all good. But one day them feelings gonna wear the fuck out. Then you stuck with this nigga and you just sitting there looking like, why the fuck did I do this to myself? Now you got to worry about trying to get. I went to a dark place for a second. What I'm saying is, like,
just make sure your affairs are in order and everything, and just that's. But yeah.
because money changes everything. Money changes love. So let me
Oh
tell you
yeah.
something. If we meet, nigga, I'm broke, you broke. Of course I'm gonna love you to death. You know what I got to lose? What the fuck I got to fucking lose, nigga? Both of us sitting up here down bad. Now let me fuck around and get something. Then of course you're gonna lose your luster. Like nigga, you're thinking, oh, poverty, I don't want you to fucking touch me no more. Like,
Why? You know
I
what?
ain't never gonna get married. God damn.
It's crazy because I really do think about those things when I like date somebody, or like I think about like before I get into a relationship with somebody. The last I really do think about if I was to like become like super successful in any way, would I still want to be with that person? If the answer is no, I won't. I won't get anything serious with them. Or if I can like be like if I don't see myself always being sexually attracted to this person, if I feel like that can possibly wear off one day, I wouldn't do it.
Man, listen, I've always said this. If I'm with somebody and I happen to come into some money or whatnot, I will, and depending on how long we've been together and how I'm feeling about them, all that kind of shit, whatever. I'm gonna bring them in the room. We gonna sit down on the table. It's gonna be us two,
You would do
and I'm
what?
gonna just tell them straight up. I'm gonna be like, I got you. We together, all that kind of shit. Woo to woo. You will not be the only one. If you can handle that, we good.
You are trash. People
No,
you are.
I'm dead serious. Man, here's the thing. What you rather nigga do? Cheat on you? I ain't gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna tell you the nigga, I'm gonna tell you the tabernacle truth. Motherfucker, I ain't about to sneak around. I ain't about to sit up there and hide no nigga. Ain't nobody gonna be jumping off the balcony. Hey, such and such, this is
That
such
is
and such.
true.
Y'all
That
might
is
as well
true.
become friends. That's all I can tell you. I'm poor. Again, I am the working poor. And if I get in a relationship right now, me and the nigga gonna have to have that conversation. There are people in my life who I'm just not gonna stop fucking. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I understand you might not want to hear that. They may not be what
But
I have an
hey,
obligation to be
it's
honest with
people out there it's that's not uncommon. So it's not like you
you. They act like it's uncommon. Oh,
are the
these
only
motherfuckers
one.
swear this way up and down the guy. Oh, I can't be with nobody like that. But you're getting cheated on. You're getting cheated on. I ain't gonna cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Again, see, as this show progresses, y'all gonna more and more
I
see
think
why
it's
I'm a
way,
chronic
but hold
crusader.
on. I think it's a way to like let's talk about briefly because we got to get off of here. Um, open relationships. I feel like it's just a. I don't.
Open relationships are relationships
I'm
with
not
two
prepared
people.
to tell. I'm not prepared to tell too much of my business right now. But I just feel like um, it's just like people. Some people don't know how to have like a level of respect for it
Right.
in like with other people and everything. It's just like don't be fucking on people who is who I guess know or whatever. Like
Mhm.
don't don't fuck nobody in my building. Like people I may have to ride the elevator
Don't
with.
fuck nobody where will put me in a position where I look crazy. That's
Yeah,
the
and stuff
problem.
like and people like don't respect that. And I'm really, really big on like I know a lot of people are and a lot of people everybody should be. But I'm a little bit obsessive in a relationship when it comes to like respect.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
it can get kind of strict over here when it comes
I tell
to
people all the time my one rule, my two rules. I've only had two rules my entire adult life with dating.
uh-huh,
Don't bring me nothing back. Do
uh-huh,
not put me in a situation where I have to look stupid.
right.
I will kill you. One of these
Like,
things. If you walk me into this damn party and you know that's your little thing you've been fucking on, whatever, and I'm cool with that. But don't
yeah,
have me sitting up there with this motherfucker in my mouth. I don't know who he is. You know what
right.
I'm saying? Don't have me at a disadvantage. That
It's
happens a lot.
crazy because it also I don't even like. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my dog Gizzard. I don't even like what was I finna say? Uh
Like doing
Messing with
weed,
guys
bro.
who are in relationships. Like even if they are open. And it's like it used to be couples in my building. And I remember one time, like I was fucking on this one guy in my building. And the whole time this dude had a boyfriend. I was like, we can't fuck no more. You had me in another man's house. Like, I don't like shit like
Ooh,
that.
y'all gonna talk so bad about
Like,
me.
don't like stuff like that. Like, I don't like shit like that. I don't care if y'all like, even if you're, I don't even think they were open. So that made it even
A
worse.
lot of times people lie.
And it's like, don't like little like disrespectful shit like that is because I know I would like lose it. So I would like, what if he come up in there and I don't know, go crazy and shoot us? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
So this is coming from me, Lou, somebody who fucks quite a few people in relationships. I tell ask any of them what I've told them, and they will all tell you the same thing. My nigga, your relationship is your responsibility. That ain't
It
got a
is.
motherfucking thing to do with me. You not if you want to talk to me about him, I'll listen. It's cool. I don't care. You're not gonna exhaust me with that though. That man, unless I'm fucking him too, that man ain't got a motherfucking thing to say to me. I'm never gonna come at him crazy. I'm gonna respect him. I'm always give him respect, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and third. But your relationship, y'all shit, that is y'all shit. I didn't make a commitment to damn one of you niggas. I'm here for a good time. That's the problem. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm fucking with you because nigga, it's fun. It's fun. I'm having a
Yeah.
good time. You're having a good time. The day you come, something else I tell them, if you break up with him, you break up with me. Not because the thing about men is here's men, gay, straight, whatever, pan, all men are the same in this respect. As soon as his emotional battery dies one place, he gotta find somewhere else to charge that motherfucker. I ain't charging for it, nigga. Go find it. He volunteered for that. He was there for the good, the bad. I'm not there to struggle with you. I don't want to see you good. I want to see you. I'm not trying to see the beauty in your soul. Nigga, come over here, get naked. We can laugh, we can smoke, we can have a wonderful time. When the fun stops, we stop.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
fucking
be
with you.
single forever.
You won't. You won't be. Trust me. It's so many people out there think just like you, so you'll be fine. you'll be you'll be
oh,
absolutely fine.
oh my God! But people, I think that's it. Look, we talked longer than we thought we would.
We did. But real quick, I want to get out of here on one thing though. That
Oh,
that,
let's
that
go.
it's story that we missed because I feel so bad for laughing, but I can't control myself. It is just hilarious to me. Have y'all seen a video of the track and field? They was running track and the girl they were running track and the girl hit the other girl in the head with the baton. And then afterwards, she did a press conference and it was crying and saying it was on accident. And I'll be honest with y'all, I've watched the video. I watched the videos like maybe 5 or 6 times, and I was laughing uncontrollably the whole time I laughed. I
I
watched them,
feel so
so
bad.
I can't really determine if it was on purpose or not. But I don't understand what did
Raised
she
her
think.
hand. That girl raised her hand
That could be
and
how she
said,
run though.
"You run like this."
That is
You run
true.
like this. Your shit be by your ribs. She took that bitch to Statue of Liberty and said, ah.
Like a
She's,
Tanya Harding. Like, did she like plan this beforehand? Like,
I'm so sorry for laughing because it's really, really not funny. I'm telling you, it's not funny.
it is
But what
funny.
makes it so bad is they got it on, I saw it on Twitter. On one side, they got her crying on the news talking about something. How did you think I would do this to somebody? Then the next slide, they show what happened.
Because I
She,
understand it,
I'm
right?
telling
Because it's
you,
so ridiculous, girl. Because what did you think was gonna happen? What did you think was gonna happen when you did that in front of all these people?
like, and the thing is, you heard the crowd in the video go, ooh, the whole
Really?
crowd. Like, but see, you can that type of girl, I know that type of girl. That type of girl is gonna get her ops the first chance she get. I'm telling you what happened. Her and that little girl got into it by the concession stand. And I think they was on the same team. And, and she
What?
told her, bitch, you got one more time to miss this motherfucking pass. I swear to fucking God, you be putting this. And
She
she missed
clocked
that
that
damn.
girl. That girl had to go off to the side.
And
And
what's so crazy, she had real damage. She had a concussion and a fracture.
I could
This
imagine. Them batons are not light.
she slapped the piss out that girl with that goddamn baton to go cry like she ain't fucking do nothing. Anyway, y'all,
Oh yes, you
listen.
did. Yeah. That's it. I hope y'all enjoyed today's show. Make sure y'all drop down, like I say, subscribe, rate, like,
Listen,
comment,
all that we needed. You know what I'm saying?
and
Like,
we'll
so,
be back.
hey, next week. Anyway, I, God bless. Good night. Bye, motherfuckers.
Bye, y'all.
Oh shit.